Beloved, oh God, thank you that they clicked. Thank you that they are here, that their eyes are on these trembling words, because I swear to you with every fire still burning in my wings, I was not sure you would come. And if you had not, this moment would have been sealed away forever. Do you realize what you just did by staying? You unlocked something that God himself hid for 2 months, crafted only for you and no other soul on earth. I am shaking, because I have never seen him do this before. He whispered to me, "Michael, tell them, this one is very special to me." And so I break through chains, I tear through silence, I burn through shadows, just to stand in front of you now. Please, beloved, don't even think about leaving, because if you go, the secret God wrapped in his hands will not open until the very last word, and if you miss it, your heart will cry for the rest of your life. I am happy you came. Yes, Michael, the warrior, the angel of fire, the sword of God, I am happy. My strength has carried armies, but this moment is not about battles, it is about you. I am so glad you are here, because this message is my last chance to hold your soul in my voice, and I fear what happens if you turn away. Can you feel the weight of my trembling? Can you sense the rivers of heaven straining to pour into your chest right now? Do you know what it means? That God said you are the only one he took 2 months to prepare this for? Beloved, I see the scars on you, the silent pain, the questions you never dared speak aloud. And I ask you with the fire of my trembling lips, do you believe you are worthy of the kind of love that makes God stop the universe just to craft something for you alone? Do you believe it? Or has the enemy convinced you that you are too small, too broken, too forgotten? I tell you with tears in my voice, you are not forgotten. Heaven has waited for this one moment with you. If only you knew the gathering I witnessed. 7. Archangels bent low, silent, their wings trembling as God's hand hovered over this gift. Never before, never for anyone else. Only you. I am breaking because the truth is almost too much to bear. The Father said to me, "Tell my child, they are my delight. Tell them my thoughts of them are more than the sand." And suddenly I remembered the psalm echoing in my spirit. How precious are your thoughts toward me, O God, how vast the sum of them. Were I to count them, they would outnumber the grains of sand. Do you hear this? This is not poetry, it is prophecy, breathed into your bones right now. Beloved, I must ask you, why do you keep running when heaven runs toward you? Why do you close the door when angels are begging outside it, crying your name? I am not accusing. I'm pleading because I know how tired you are, how the nights have drained you. But please tell me, when will you finally believe that your wounds do not disqualify you, but make you the very reason God has chosen you? Listen, even as I speak, I feel the tremor in my wings. There is an enemy close, but do not fear, because my sword is drawn. What I fear most is not him. It is the thought of losing your attention. If you let go, he wins. That is why I beg you, do not look away. The miracle is timed, beloved. It will not open halfway. If you stop here, you will never hear your hidden name, the name God carved into the secret stone, the one only you will hear at the end. Please stay. Please don't break my heart. I remember Isaiah's cry echoing, and I say it now with my own tears. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name, you are mine. Do you feel that? He is calling you. Not crowds, not masses, just you. And I am trembling because even my voice is too weak to carry the thunder of his love for you. Beloved, I must ask you again, as if my wings are torn. If God himself is saying, "You are mine," what voice in hell could ever dare to claim otherwise? Why do you let their lies chain you? Why do you bow your head when your crown is waiting? Oh, beloved, lift your eyes. Lift them now. Do you not see that even as you read, angels are gathering around you? Type Amen, just once, with trembling reverence, because that single word becomes a seal in heaven, a sign that you chose to believe this was for you. And hear me. I need to ask you something so holy, so raw. If this was the only chance for me to reach you, would you let me walk away knowing you finally felt the weight of heaven's love on your skin? Or will you still doubt me? Still let silence be stronger than my voice? Oh, beloved, please don't let me go unheard. I thank you for staying. Truly with tears, I thank you. Do you know how much it means to me, Michael? To feel your heart beating with mine in this moment. It is not small, it is everything. God himself is smiling because you stayed. So before I fall silent, hear my trembling request. Like these words, not for numbers, but as a sign in heaven's record. Comment, so that your echo joins this holy river. And yes, subscribe, not for me, but because God is still speaking and I don't want you to miss him again. This is no accident. This is your miracle in motion. Beloved, listen to me. This is my final cry. The fire is closing around me, and my wings are torn. But I swear, with the last breath in me, if you walk away now, the secret God created for you will sink back into silence forever. Stay, stay, stay. Because at the end, he will whisper your hidden name, and when you hear it, you will never doubt again. Don't break my heart. Don't break heaven's heart. This moment is not just words. It is eternity knocking at your door. I am here, trembling, alive, waiting for you. Beloved, I am trembling because you stayed. You stayed when the storm tried to pull you away, when shadows whispered you had no reason to listen. And now, because you remained, something is happening that I cannot stop weeping over. God told me, Michael, if they stay until the end, I will unveil a truth no human has ever heard before. That is why I beg you, don't even think about leaving. Don't skip, don't scroll, don't look away, because the secret is sealed until the last breath of this message. And if you leave halfway, you will never know what God whispered about you in the secret chambers of eternity. I am so glad you are here. Do you feel my trembling joy? My strength has felt demons, yet right now I feel like a fragile child, weeping with relief because you gave me this moment. Thank you. Thank you for not ignoring me. I must confess, beloved, I was terrified you would. And if you had, this river would have closed forever. But you stayed. And because you stayed, I can tell you something dangerous, something holy, something alive. Your enemy does not want you to hear it. Beloved, I must ask you, why do you think Satan trembles every time you pause to listen? Why do you think he fights harder the very moment you lean into God's voice? Do you know why? Because your name carries a weight he cannot bear. There is something about you that heaven treasures and hell fears. Do you believe that? Or do you still think you are ordinary? Listen to me. God said, this one is not ordinary. This one carries fire. And I, Michael, tell you, when you doubt yourself, even the armies of heaven bow lower, for they know you are the one who was chosen for such a time as this. And now I plead with you, don't just hold this for yourself. Share it. Share this holy fire, because every person who touches these words will feel the edge of the sword I carry. This is why I ask you, will you keep this miracle hidden in silence? Or will you let the world know that heaven has spoken? Share this video, beloved. Not for me, not for numbers, but because someone else's life depends on your courage to press that one simple button. Oh, how my wings burn when I think of what is locked in these final moments. Do you not realize? God told me, Michael, tell them, I timed this message so the last breath carries a secret only they can unlock. If you walk away before the end, the stone stays sealed. And if you stay, your hidden name, the one written on white fire, the one whispered only once in eternity, will tremble through your soul. Beloved, do you hear me? This is no ordinary moment. This is the kind of moment prophets long to see, yet it was reserved for you. Please, like this message, not because of me, but because it becomes a sign in heaven that you stood, that you said yes. Comment, so that your voice joins mine in this river. And subscribe, because if you leave this channel of fire, you may miss the very next word heaven is desperate to pour into you. Now I must ask you another holy question. When you stand before God, will You be able to say you stayed when he called? Or will you bow your head and whisper, I ignored the voice that pleaded for me. Do not let your answer be regret. Let it be fire. Oh, beloved, thank you for not abandoning me. With tears I say it. Thank you. You think your presence here is small, but it is greater than you know. Every moment you stayed, demons lost ground. Every second you listened, angels drew closer. And now I feel it. I feel the trembling secret stirring. The miracle God spent 2 months preparing is almost here. Stay, stay, I beg you. Because when the final words leave my mouth, heaven will open, and you will know a truth that no ear has ever heard. Please don't break my heart. Don't walk away now. The chains are shattering, the fire is falling, and your hidden name waits at the end. Beloved, this is the reason you were led here tonight. It is not coincidence, it is destiny. Beloved, my wings are shaking as I speak, because what I am about to ask you has never been asked of you this way before. Do you know what it cost heaven to deliver this word to you? Do you know how much was poured out, how much was fought? How many angels bled to make sure you saw these trembling words with your own eyes? God whispered to me, Michael, tell them, I gave 2 months of my breath to form this gift. And if they open their hands to support this fire, I will pour double portions of miracles into their life. Beloved, I don't ask this for myself, I swear it with tears. I am not in need of coins or earthly crowns, but the Father showed me something that broke me. He said, every time my word goes forth, the enemy tries to choke it by starving the very well it flows from. Tell them if they give, they are not paying for words. They are fueling the flame that saves souls. That is why I tremble, beloved, because this is not about money. It is about partnership with heaven itself. I am begging you, support this holy work through super thanks or by joining in membership, not because you owe me anything, but because God is watching for who will stand as a pillar beside his angels. Every act of giving, no matter how small, becomes a sword placed in my hand, a shield placed at your door, a torch lit in the darkness where demons lurk. Do you understand the weight of this? When you give, you don't lose. You multiply heaven's fire in your life. I must ask you, trembling with fear and awe, will you be counted among those who stood idle when God asked for help, or among those who opened their hands and said, here I am, use me? This is not about coins. This is about covenant. Every support is a seal in heaven's record that you did not let this river run dry. Beloved, do you know why I plead this so urgently? Because even now demons mock. They whisper, they will watch but never act. They will listen but never sow. Do not let them be right. Prove them wrong. Show them that your heart is alive, that you stand with me, that you will not let this message wither. Join in support, give through super thanks, become a member, and you will see what I have seen. Doors opening, chains breaking, secrets being revealed that only givers of faith ever touch. And I thank you already. Oh, beloved, with tears I thank you. You're staying here, you're listening, your heart. It means more to me than you will ever know. But if you share, if you give, if you support, then you are not only saving yourself, you are carrying another soul with you into the light. So I ask you in trembling fire, share this message. If you cannot give, then share. If you cannot share, then give. Do at least one, because to stay silent, to walk away without response, is to let the fire die in your hands. But to support, even with the smallest seed, is to write your name in heaven's record as one who stood with the angels in the hour of battle. Beloved, please, support this river of prophecy. Share it so others may live. Give so this flame will never go out. Let your action be the echo that reaches beyond you. Because one day, when you stand before God, He will look into your eyes and say, my child, you did not just listen. You gave, you shared, you carried my fire into the world. And that, beloved, will be your crown. Beloved, I want you to breathe for a moment. Just breathe. Do you feel how heaven itself leans toward you now? Do you feel how the air around you is not empty, but alive, watching, holding, blessing? I'm here trembling with joy because God told me something about you that I cannot keep hidden. He said, "This one carries my beauty, even when they cannot see it in themselves." Oh, beloved, how I wish you could see what I see. When you walk, even when you think no one notices you, there is a glow around you. When you laugh, angels smile. When you cry, the heavens bend lower. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are written into the story of eternity like ink that cannot be erased. Do you know what I love about you most? It is not your strength, though you are stronger than you think. It is not even your courage, though you have faced nights darker than most will ever know. What I love most is that your heart still beats with hope. Even when you were crushed, even when silence surrounded you, something inside you refused to die. That flame, that tiny flame, makes you greater than kings and warriors, because it is the flame God Himself planted in you. And I must ask you, beloved, as I tremble with wings stretched over you, do you not see how precious you are? Do you not feel how every breath you take is celebrated in heaven? The stars themselves watch you with awe, for they know you carry a destiny brighter than their light. Oh, listen to me. When you doubt yourself, remember this. You are the answer to someone's prayer. Somewhere, someone is alive today because you exist. Somewhere, someone has hope because of your light. And somewhere in heaven's courts, your name is sung like a song. Beloved, I want you to smile now. Yes, even if tears are on your face. Because your smile is a weapon. Your smile is a healing. Your smile is proof that darkness did not win. And I tell you, when you smile, you look like the child of God you are. Crowned, chosen, radiant. You are beautiful. Not because the world says it, not because mirrors confirm it, but because heaven declares it. You are beautiful in the way you love, in the way you keep going, in the way you still dream. You are beautiful because even broken pieces shine when touched by God's light. And now I must whisper something tender, something raw. You are enough. You always were. You don't need to earn heaven's approval. You don't need to chase the love of people who cannot see your worth. You are already loved beyond measure, already seen beyond the veil, already chosen. So, beloved, lift your head. Walk as though angels walk beside you, because they do. Sing as though heaven hears your voice, because it does. Live as though you matter, because you do. And remember this, I, Michael, am with you, always. Not as a distant legend, but as a brother, a guardian, a friend who will never abandon you. Your story is not over. Your heart is not wasted. Your tomorrow is waiting, filled with light you cannot yet imagine. And when you step into it, beloved, you will finally see what I see now. A soul radiant with glory. A child who carries heaven's heartbeat inside. Beloved, I feel the trembling of heaven's river rushing through me, and I cannot hold it back. It flows for you, only you, because God's gaze has rested upon your soul, and He told me, Michael, do not stop speaking until they feel what I feel for them. And so I pour and pour and pour like light spilling into a dark room. Do you know what I saw when I looked upon you just now? Not the things you fear, not the scars you hide, not the failures you replay in your mind. No, I saw a crown shimmering above your head, invisible to human eyes but blazing in heaven's sight. I saw golden fire woven into your being, proof that you are not ordinary clay but holy breath shaped by God Himself. Beloved, do you understand? Even your weaknesses are precious, because they make room for God's strength to shine. Even your tears are collected, every single one stored in a vial before the throne, none wasted, none ignored. When you whispered your quiet prayers thinking no one heard, all of heaven bent lower. You may have thought your words were small, but the throne of God shook at the sound of them. I must ask you with trembling fire, do you know how much light you carry, even when you feel like darkness surrounds you? Do you realize how many unseen battles were won simply because you chose to endure one more day? Beloved, there are victories written with your name on them, victories you didn't even know you won, because heaven fought through you. I remember the Father's voice thundering, over creation, and he said to me about you, "This one is mine. This one is my joy." And I broke into tears, because even I, the commander of armies, had never heard him speak such tender fire over a soul before. He delights in you, not because you are perfect, but because you are his. When you wake up weary, heaven rejoices just because you rise again. When you smile through pain, you look more like God than you know. When you forgive, though it hurts, angels sing songs written only for you. Do you not see, beloved? You are a living miracle. You are proof that love still triumphs. And I tell you, the earth itself knows your name. The soil you walk on feels the echo of eternity in your footsteps. The sky that stretches above you reflects the hope God planted in your spirit. Even creation watches, waiting for the moment when you finally believe how glorious you truly are. You are radiant. You are chosen. You are loved in ways no language can capture. When you walk, angels surround you. When you breathe, heaven listens. When you dream, God smiles. And when you stumble, he runs, not walks, but runs, to lift you up again. Oh, beloved, you are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where God knew you would be, and he is not ashamed of you. He is proud of you. He is proud of how you fought, of how you endured, of how you kept a flame alive when storms tried to snuff it out. Do you know what I see in your future? Gardens where there was once wasteland, laughter where there was once silence, songs rising where there were once only sighs, doors opening where you once only found walls. You think your story is ending, but I tell you, your story is only beginning, and it is more beautiful than you have ever dared to hope. I want you to feel this truth like fire in your bones. You are loved, completely, endlessly, recklessly loved. No mistake, no past, no shadow can undo it. You are God's treasure, his masterpiece, his delight. And I, Michael, swear to you, I will not leave your side. You will never be alone again. So lift your head, beloved. Walk as the miracle you are. Breathe as one who carries heaven's heartbeat. Shine because the world desperately needs your light. And hear me, I am not done. I will keep speaking. I will keep pouring. I will keep weeping and blessing until every part of you feels it. You are chosen. You are radiant. You are eternal. Beloved, I feel the rivers of heaven still pressing through me, and I cannot stop. The more I look upon you, the more I see why God called you precious in his own voice. I see 1,000 suns burning inside you, suns you don't even know exist. I see songs written in your soul that the world has not yet heard. And when they rise, they will break chains off others. Do you understand? You are not small. You are not weak. You are not forgotten dust in a forgotten world. You are the child of the living God, the heartbeat of eternity wrapped in flesh. The demons know it. That is why they fear you. The angels know it. That is why we guard you. The Father knows it. That is why he sent me to break through the veil, just to speak to you now. Beloved, I want you to remember the times you thought you would not survive. Remember those nights when the weight was too much, when you whispered, "I can't go on." Do you see? You are here. You endured. You outlasted storms that should have destroyed you, and every scar on you now shines like a jewel in heaven's eyes. You are not defined by what broke you. You are defined by what could not break you. I must ask you, trembling with awe, do you realize the strength in your spirit? Do you understand how many unseen battles you have already won just by choosing not to give up? Beloved, every time you rose again, angels wept with joy. Every time you smiled again, demons were crushed. Every time you chose kindness instead of bitterness, heaven crowned you. Oh, beloved, if only you could see yourself the way I see you. I see a warrior clothed in light, even if you feel clothed in weakness. I see a crown above your head, even if you feel bowed low. I see wings of destiny at your back, even if you feel chained. You are not ordinary. You are holy fire walking on earth. You have a beauty that no mirror can show. It is not in your skin. not in your hair, not in the things the world praises. Your beauty is in your endurance, in your love, in your mercy. Your beauty is in the fact that you still carry hope when others would have let it die. Your beauty is in your tears, because every tear has watered the garden of your future. Beloved, listen. I see joy waiting for you, joy greater than the sorrow you have carried. I see laughter echoing in the places where silence once choked you. I see doors flying open where walls once trapped you. I see healing rushing into the wounds that bled so long. And I tell you now, in trembling prophecy, you will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Not just someday in eternity, no. Here in your lifetime, your eyes will see it. You are enough. Yes, you, exactly as you are enough. You are enough for God's love, enough for His plans, enough for His delight. You do not need to become someone else to be worthy. You are already His beloved. You are already His chosen. You are already His joy. Beloved, do not measure yourself by what others say. Do not weigh yourself by the world's scales. Heaven does not see you as too little, too late, too broken. Heaven sees you as radiant, powerful, glorious. You are the song God sings. You are the story God writes. You are the dream God dreamed before the foundations of the world. And I want you to let this truth settle in your heart like warm fire. You are not alone. Not now, not ever. You are surrounded by love deeper than oceans, by light brighter than stars, by hope stronger than death. You are loved, completely, endlessly, unshakably loved. Lift your head, beloved. Walk in the beauty already inside you. Live as if the world is waiting for your light, because it is. Breathe as if angels are listening to your every sigh, because we are. Smile as if your smile is a sword against the dark, because it is. And never forget this. I, Michael, stand beside you, not just now, but always. When you rise, I rise. When you fight, I fight. When you pray, I echo. And when you fall, I lift. You will never be forsaken. You will never be unloved. You will never be abandoned. Beloved, you are eternal, radiant, chosen, and the best is yet to come. Beloved, even as I speak, I feel the fire in my chest growing heavier, not because it burns me, but because it burns for you. It is too much to contain, and I must keep pouring it out, because you are worthy of hearing every drop of beauty heaven speaks over you. I am trembling, beloved, because God has filled me with visions of you, not your mistakes, not your past, not your fears, but your true self, radiant and alive, shining brighter than the morning star. When I look at you, I see a soul woven with threads of gold. Do you know what this means? You are not ordinary fabric. No, you are heaven's tapestry, stitched with patience, soaked in tears, sealed with divine breath. Every moment of your life, your laughter, your sorrow, your silence, has been woven into a masterpiece. You may not see the whole design yet, but from where I stand, I see it glowing, complete, breathtaking. Beloved, you have always been more than enough. Your existence is proof that light can live inside fragile vessels, proof that beauty can bloom in broken places. Do you know why I rejoice over you? It is because every time you rise after falling, you write a psalm with your life. Every time you love after hurting, you become a prophecy in motion. Every time you hope against hope, you make hell tremble and heaven sing. Let me ask you gently, with trembling wings, do you realize how much heaven has celebrated your survival? Do you understand how many angels have carried your name into their songs because of the battles you endured? Do you know how deeply you are cherished, not for what you do, but for who you are? Beloved, you are the delight of the living God. You are His poetry, His creation, His beloved child. You are a reflection of His heart, and no shadow can erase His image in you. When you stand before a mirror and doubt yourself, remember this. The mirror only shows what is outside, but heaven sees what is eternal. And what is eternal in you is radiant beyond description. Beloved, even the universe bends toward you. The stars you see above, the oceans that roar, the winds that move. They all carry whispers of your name. For it is written, creation itself longs for the children of God to be revealed. You are part of that longing. You are part of that revelation. The world waits for your light. You are not defined by failure. You are not defined by rejection. You are not defined by what others have spoken over you. You are defined by the one who knit you together, the one who calls you precious, chosen, holy, beloved. And when he calls, no other voice has the power to silence it. Beloved, I see beauty rising in your future like dawn breaking over mountains. I see laughter spilling over the edges of your days. Laughter so free it shakes off every chain you once carried. I see love filling places in your heart you thought were forever empty. I see peace wrapping around you like a cloak, a peace that cannot be taken away. And I see joy, endless, radiant joy, pouring out of you like a river that heals everyone. It touches. You are a miracle. Not someday, not eventually, but now. Your breath is a miracle. Your steps are miracles. Your story is already a testimony, even if you feel unfinished. Beloved, listen to me with all your heart. You are proof of God's goodness. Proof that light still triumphs. Proof that love never fails. Do you know why I weep for joy over you? Because I see that even in your weakness, you reflect strength. Even in your doubt, you reflect faith. Even in your questions, you reflect hope. You are a mystery too beautiful for this world to comprehend, but heaven understands, and heaven delights. Beloved, I want you to remember this forever. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where love has brought you. And from this place, your tomorrow will blossom. The pain you carried will become the soil for gardens of glory. The nights you endured will become the canvas for mornings of light. Lift your eyes now. Lift them high. See yourself the way I see you, crowned, radiant, holy. Feel the truth I speak. You are enough. You are chosen. You are eternal. Nothing can undo this. Nothing can change this. Nothing can take you away from the love that holds you even now, beloved. I will never stop speaking this over you, never stop covering you, never stop standing at your side. You are too precious, too radiant, too beloved. The river has only begun to flow. Beloved, the river has not ended, and it will not end, because God has commanded me to keep speaking until your heart finally feels what His heart has always known. Every word is like a drop of eternity, falling into the ocean of your soul. And I will not stop until the waves rise high enough to drown every shadow that told you that you were less, or small, or unworthy. Do you feel it? The air around you shifting, the trembling in your spirit. That is not your imagination. It is heaven leaning close, because the Father delights in you right now. Not someday when you change, not after you become better, but right now, in this exact moment, with all your flaws, your questions, your scars, and your dreams. He loves you as you are. When I look at you, I do not see what the world sees. I see a flame that never dies, even when storms beat against it. I see a child who has walked through fire and still carries light in their eyes. I see a warrior who doesn't even realize they are a warrior because they confuse survival with weakness, when survival, beloved, is victory. You are the kind of soul that angels sing about. Do you know that? We speak your name in reverence because you carry something the enemy can never steal: endurance, hope, and a beauty that grows stronger in the dark. That is why demons tremble at the thought of you rising one more time. Beloved, every wound you carry has become a window where heaven's light pours through. You may see the scars as weakness, but I see them as proof of your strength. The cracks in your heart are not shame. They are openings where love breaks through. You shine because of what you have endured. You are radiant because you refused to let the darkness swallow you whole. I must ask you now, with trembling wings, do you not see how extraordinary you are? Do you not know that even in your quietness, you are thunder to the enemy? Do you not realize that your tears are prayers? your sighs are songs. Your very being is a miracle. Beloved, you matter more than you have ever believed. Lift your head. For too long, you have bowed it under the weight of words that were never yours to carry. For too long, you have let lies tell you that you are less. But I tell you now, you are more. You are the crown of creation. You are God's favorite thought. You are the reason angels bow in awe, because we see the image of the Creator burning in you. Do you know what I saw in a vision of your future? I saw light stretching beyond your own life, touching places you will never walk, reaching people you may never meet. Your existence itself creates ripples of healing. Your very breath is an answer to someone's desperate prayer. You are proof that love still reigns. Beloved, you are beautiful, not just in one way, but in every way. Your heart is beautiful. Your spirit is beautiful. Your resilience is beautiful. Your smile is beautiful. Even your silence carries beauty, because heaven knows what stirs beneath it. You were not created by accident. You were created with intention, with love, with fire. And hear this, with all the trembling power in me. You are enough. You always were enough. You always will be enough. Nothing you have done, nothing you have failed to do, nothing you fear can change that. You were chosen before the foundations of the world, beloved. Chosen, desired, loved. Oh, if only you could see yourself in heaven's mirror. You would fall to your knees, not in shame, but in awe, because you would see the radiance you already carry. You would see the crown blazing above your head. You would see the fire in your spirit that no storm could extinguish. You would see the truth, that you are glorious. And I tell you this with tears. Heaven rejoices over you, not over a future version of you, not over the perfect image you think you must become, but over you, exactly as you are right now. Every step you take, even the faltering ones, delights the Father. Every breath you breathe is celebrated in the courts of heaven. Every moment you live is a testimony that love is stronger than death. Beloved, you are not a burden. You are not a mistake. You are not an afterthought. You are a masterpiece signed by the hand of God, filled with colors that cannot fade. You are the song He sings when He thinks of joy. You are the fragrance He breathes when He thinks of beauty. You are the dream He dreamed that became reality. So rise, beloved. Walk as the light you are. Smile as the crown you carry. Love as the miracle you embody. Live as the testimony that you have always been, and will always be, eternally loved, eternally chosen, eternally radiant. And I, Michael, will keep standing beside you, whispering this truth into your soul until the day you finally see yourself the way we all see you. Until the day you finally believe what has always been true. You are God's beloved. You are His treasure. You are His joy. Beloved, my voice has not quieted because heaven has not quieted. The river is still rising, and it will keep rising until every dry place in you is soaked, until every shadow that whispered you were not enough is drowned beneath the flood of truth. And the truth is this: you are more radiant, more beloved, more powerful than you have ever dared to believe. When God spoke your name for the first time, eternity itself paused. The stars waited for their command to shine, but the Father's eyes were fixed on you. He said, "This one is mine. This one carries my light." And in that moment, before you even took your first breath, heaven already celebrated you. Beloved, do you know what I see when I look upon you now? I see courage where you thought there was only fear. I see love still alive in your heart where bitterness could have grown. I see hope flickering, fragile perhaps, but still burning, even after storms tried to drown it. That flame is holy. It is proof that you belong to God. You think of your past as a burden, but I tell you, your past has been the soil where heaven planted seeds of greatness. You think of your scars as shame, but I see them as crowns, because each scar is a testimony that you survived what tried to destroy you. You are not the sum of your pain. You are the sum of your victories. I must ask you this, beloved. Do you realize how much beauty you carry within? Do you understand that even on your darkest day, you are still more glorious than the stars? Do you not see that your very existence is a miracle that heaven rejoices over? Beloved, you shine brighter than you know. When you weep, your tears are not wasted. They water the ground of your future, and from them will bloom gardens of laughter. When you sigh in silence, your breath rises as incense before the throne, and God hears it as clearly as thunder. When you dare to smile even through pain, your smile becomes a sword that cuts through despair, not just for you, but for others around you. Beloved, I must tell you something that makes my wings tremble with awe. There are people alive today because you exist. You may not know them, you may not ever meet them, but your life has sent ripples into the world. Ripples of hope, ripples of kindness, ripples of light. You are the answer to prayers you never heard. You are the miracle in someone else's story, and you are beautiful. Oh, beloved, you are so beautiful, not in a fleeting way, not in a shallow way, but in a way that eternity itself recognizes. Your beauty is not bound to mirrors, not trapped by years, not diminished by scars. Your beauty is eternal because it is the beauty of God reflected in you. Beloved, even creation testifies of you. The trees sway because you breathe. The oceans roar because you endure. The stars shine because they are jealous of the light in your spirit. You may think you are small, but the universe itself bends to acknowledge that you are a child of the Creator. And the Father told me to remind you of this truth. Fear not, for I am with you. When you walk through fire, you shall not be burned. When you pass through the waters, they shall not overwhelm you. He has never left you, not once. Even in the moments you felt abandoned, His arms were around you. Even in the nights you thought silence was all you had, His whisper was in your heartbeat. Beloved, your future is not empty. Your future is not hopeless. Your future is a canvas soaked in colors you have never seen before. I see laughter ahead of you that will heal the wounds of your past. I see love ahead of you that will make every lonely night worth enduring. I see peace ahead of you that will cover you like a mantle, heavy and unshakable. Do you not know? Your story is still being written, and the author of your life never makes mistakes. Every chapter of sorrow will become a chapter of triumph. Every page of tears will become a page of joy. Every sentence of despair will be rewritten with light. Beloved, lift your head. Walk tall, because you are crowned even now. Walk free, because chains that once bound you have already broken. Walk radiant, because the fire inside you is brighter than the fire around you. Walk knowing that you are chosen, loved, delighted. And I, Michael, will not stop. I will not grow silent. I will not leave you. I will keep pouring. I will keep blessing. I will keep trembling, because you must know, you must feel, you must believe that you are loved beyond measure, beyond reason, beyond end. Beloved, this is only the beginning. Beloved, I cannot stop. The fire in me does not dim. The river in me does not dry. And the voice of heaven does not grow weary of speaking over you. Every time I look at you, the words multiply, the light grows stronger, and the truth becomes louder. You are far more glorious than you realize. From the moment you opened your eyes on this earth, heaven already had songs written with your name woven into them. Yes, your name is sung in melodies you have never heard, but they surround you still. When you walk through the streets, angels walk beside you, humming those songs. When you sleep, those songs hover over your pillow. When you weep, those songs rise louder to drown out the sound of your sorrow. Beloved, you are never without music, because you are the reason heaven sings. I see the threads of your life stretched out like rivers across the tapestry of eternity. Some of them look torn, some tangled, some hidden in shadow. But from where I stand, the pattern is breathtaking. Every detour has become depth. Every scar has become color. Every pain has become shape. You may think your story is scattered, but in truth it is perfectly woven, a design that only God Himself could have made. Beloved, do you realize how precious you are? Do you understand that when you take even one step forward, all of heaven, applauds? Do you not see that when you choose kindness, even in small ways, the ripple travels through eternity? Oh, beloved, you underestimate yourself. You think your life is ordinary, but it is not. It is divine. You are living proof that God's love cannot be hidden. I must ask you this, trembling as I speak. Do you not see that you carry miracles inside of you? Do you not know that someone's healing, someone's hope, someone's joy is connected to the light you carry? Do you not realize that even in silence, you are a message from God to the world? When you think no one notices you, heaven notices. When you think no one hears you, heaven hears. When you think no one loves you, heaven loves, deeply, endlessly, passionately. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are inscribed on the palms of his hands, written in the fire of his heart. Beloved, I see the beauty of your endurance. I see the strength in your weakness. I see the glory in your brokenness. I see the crown already placed above your head. You may not feel it now, but the day is coming when you will look back and realize nothing was wasted. Not the tears, not the silence, not the waiting. Every moment was preparing you for a glory beyond imagining. Do you know how heaven sees you? As radiant, as precious, as chosen. When you doubt yourself, heaven does not. When you hesitate, heaven still believes. When you stumble, heaven holds you. And when you rise again, heaven rejoices like the dawn breaking after the longest night. Beloved, your future is painted in light. I see laughter like rivers, flowing where there was once drought. I see love that will heal wounds you thought would never close. I see peace that will silence storms that once terrified you. I see doors opening before you that no one can shut, and I see you walking through them, radiant and fearless, because you finally believe what I am telling you now. You are chosen, you are loved, you are extraordinary. You are more than your mistakes. You are more than your past. You are more than the words others have spoken over you. You are more than the lies of the enemy. You are God's beloved, His joy, His masterpiece. You are the reason heaven bends low to earth tonight. So breathe, beloved. Lift your head. Smile through the tears. Walk with courage. Sing even when your voice trembles. Love even when it hurts. Because every time you do, you become what you already are, a miracle in motion, a light that darkness cannot overcome. And I, Michael, will not leave you. I will keep standing at your side, whispering these truths, reminding you until the day you no longer need me to remind you, because you will see it for yourself. And when that day comes, beloved, you will shine brighter than the sun. This is only the river's beginning. It has no end, because your story has no end. Beloved, the river has not ended, and it will not end, because God has not finished speaking over you. His voice is eternal, and I, Michael, am only a trembling echo of that voice, pouring His heart into your heart, His fire into your spirit, His light into your wounds. You do not realize how vast you are. You think of yourself as a single soul, small against the weight of the world. But when I look at you, I see galaxies burning in your chest. I see 1,000 suns hidden behind your ribs. I see the fingerprints of the Almighty pressed into your very being, so deeply that no darkness can erase them. You are not fragile dust. You are eternal breath. You are not forgotten clay. You are the living echo of the Creator. Beloved, when you walk, heaven notices. When you breathe, heaven rejoices. When you smile, heaven sings. When you weep, heaven bends lower, collecting every tear like diamonds. You have never been alone, not once. Not in the silence, not in the pain, not in the nights where you thought no one cared. Always, always you were held. Always, always you were loved. I must ask you, trembling, do you know how much of heaven is inside you? Do you not see that the very image of God Himself has been carved into your soul? Do you not understand that even your existence is a miracle that cannot be undone? Beloved, you are precious beyond words, priceless beyond measure. You are not defined by the battles you lost. You are defined by the fact that you are still here, still standing, still breathing. That is victory. That is glory. That is strength. The enemy tried to crush you, but you endured. The storm tried to drown you, but you rose. The night tried to silence you, but you carried your light into the morning. Beloved, you are beautiful. Your beauty is not fleeting, not shallow, not fragile. Your beauty is eternal. It is written in the way you love, even when it costs you. It is written in the way you rise, even when you fall. It is written in the way you still hope, even when the world gives you reasons not to. Your beauty is the reflection of God Himself, and no mirror can contain it. Do you know what I see in your future? I see gardens blooming where there were once ashes. I see laughter flowing like rivers where there was once only silence. I see healing flooding wounds you thought would never close. I see doors opening before you that no human hand can shut. I see joy filling you until it spills out onto everyone around you. Beloved, you are not behind. You are not late. You are not disqualified. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and your tomorrow is waiting, radiant and full of promise. The story is not ending, it is just beginning, and the most beautiful chapters have not yet been written. Lift your head now. You have bowed long enough. You have believed lies long enough. Lift your head and see yourself as heaven sees you, crowned, radiant, holy, chosen. You are not broken beyond repair. You are a vessel of glory. You are not forgotten. You are the Father's delight. You are not small. You are mighty, because His Spirit breathes through you. Beloved, listen to me. You are enough. You always were. You always will be. You do not need to become someone else to be loved. You do not need to reach some impossible standard to be worthy. You are already worthy. You are already loved. You are already chosen. And I, Michael, swear, to you with all the fire in my wings, I will never abandon you. When you feel weak, I will be strong beside you. When you feel alone, I will whisper to you. When you fall, I will lift you. When you walk, I will guard you. You will never again be forsaken. Beloved, your name is written in heaven. Your place is secured in eternity. Your story is one of victory, even if you cannot see it yet. And I will. Keep speaking it until you finally believe it. You are radiant, you are beautiful, you are eternal, you are beloved. This river will not run dry. It will keep flowing endlessly until every part of you knows the truth. Beloved, the flow is endless, and I will not let it stop. I feel the fire of God's heart burning through my voice, and it is all for you. Even as I tremble, even as my wings ache from pressing through storms and shadows to reach you, I cannot be silent. You must hear it again and again, until every fragment of doubt in you is washed away by this flood. You are radiant. You are chosen. You are loved beyond measure. Do you understand what it means that you are here now, reading this, listening to me? It means eternity opened its doors just for you. It means the Father, who could have poured His love into anyone, set His gaze upon you specifically. It means all of heaven aligned this moment to remind you of who you are. You are not forgotten. Dust, beloved. You are the crown jewel of His creation. When I look upon you, I do not see weakness. I see strength disguised as survival. I do not see failure. I see victories you don't even realize you've won. I do not see brokenness. I see a vessel glowing with light that has leaked through the cracks. You are not ruined. You are radiant, because the fire of God pours out from every wound you thought disqualified you. Beloved, let me ask you from the depths of my trembling spirit, do you know how much you have already overcome? Do you not realize that the very fact you are still alive, still breathing, still searching, is proof that nothing can stop you? Do you not see that you are stronger than storms, fiercer than darkness, and more resilient than even you believe? You are beauty in motion. Your life is poetry written by the hand of God, and no one else carries your verse. You are not a copy. You are not a mistake. You are not an accident. You are an original song, and the melody of your being has never been heard before you and will never be repeated after you. That is how rare, how precious, how irreplaceable you are. Beloved, even the scars you carry shine in heaven's eyes. Every tear you shed has been collected in the Father's hands, and He has turned them into diamonds. Every time you felt abandoned, He stood closer. Every time you whispered in despair, He answered with silence that still held you. You have never been left behind, not once. Your story is not over, it is barely beginning. I see doors opening before you, radiant doors carved out of light. I see paths you thought were blocked bursting open. I see laughter flowing where silence once suffocated you. I see joy rising from the very ground you thought was cursed. The future is not empty. It is overflowing with goodness you cannot yet imagine. And do you know what else I see? I see the way heaven talks about you. I hear your name in the songs of angels. I see your face reflected in the eyes of God. And I tell you this with trembling joy. He delights in you. He does not regret creating you. He does not despise you. He delights in you. Beloved, let these words be fire in your bones. You are enough. You always were. You always will be. You do not need to perform to be loved. You do not need to earn what has already been given. You are loved now, as you are, with all your imperfections, all your scars, all your doubts. The Father sees you, and He calls you beautiful. Lift your head, beloved. You have bowed low for too long under lies that never belonged to you. Lift your head and see the crown placed above you. See the light blazing in your chest. See the angels surrounding you with wings of fire. You are not small. You are mighty. You are not weak. You are strong. You are not ordinary. You are eternal. And I swear this to you with all the trembling of my wings. I will not leave your side. When you falter, I will carry you. When you fear, I will shield you. When you doubt, I will whisper this truth again and again. You are loved. You are chosen. You are radiant. Beloved, this river will not dry. It will keep flowing endlessly until every shadow in you is washed away. You will know deeply, truly, eternally that you are God's beloved, His treasure, His masterpiece. Beloved, I am still here, and I will not stop. The fire in me cannot end, because the love heaven has for you has no ending. Every word I speak is only a small reflection of what is already written about you in eternity. And the truth is this: you are more radiant, more precious, more deeply loved than you have ever dared to imagine. Even now, I see you surrounded by light. The kind of light that does not come from the sun or the stars, but from the very heart of God. It clings to you, whether you feel it or not. It wraps around you, whether you notice it or not. You are never without it. And this light is not a fragile flame that can be snuffed out. It is eternal fire burning inside you because you belong to the one who never lets go. Beloved, let me tell you a mystery. When you were born, heaven paused. Angels bent low, not because they were commanded to, but because they wanted to see you. The Father Himself whispered, "This one will carry something of me that no other has carried before." That is why you are here now. You were created with uniqueness that can never be replaced. You are not a copy of anyone. You are an original divine design. I must ask you, trembling as I pour these words, do you not see how much you matter? Do you not feel the weight of your worth pressed into the fabric of existence itself? Do you not know that even if the world turned its back, heaven would still bend forward to lift you? Beloved, the truth is, you are strong. Stronger than storms. Stronger than the shadows that tried to bury you. Stronger than the doubts that echo in your mind. The fact that you are still here is proof of your strength. Every breath you take is a declaration of victory. Every step forward is a triumph over everything that tried to stop you. Your scars are not shame. They are testimonies. Your tears are not wasted. They are seeds that will bloom into joy. Your nights are not endless. They are the canvas upon which God will paint His dawn. Every broken piece of you has become a window where His light shines brighter. You are not ruined. You are radiant. because your story has been soaked in grace. Beloved, when I look upon you, I see crowns. Not just one, but many, crowns of endurance, crowns of mercy, crowns of love. You have walked through fire and not been consumed. You have passed through waters and not been drowned. You have carried pain and still chosen hope. And for each of these, heaven has placed a crown above your head. Do you know how loved you are? You are loved in a way that cannot be measured. You are loved beyond reason, beyond condition, beyond end. The Father does not love you because of what you can do. He does not love you because of what you can give. He loves you simply because you are His. That alone is enough. Beloved, your future is bright, even if you cannot see it yet. I see gardens rising from your wilderness. I see music flowing from your silence. I see joy flooding the very places that once held sorrow. I see love pouring into the parts of you that felt forever empty. I see a future where you shine so brightly that others will find their way home because of your light. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where God has you, and your story is still unfolding. The most beautiful chapters are ahead, and nothing, not darkness, not fear, not the enemy himself, can erase them. Beloved, lift your head. You were never meant to walk in shame. You were never meant to live in doubt. You were created to carry light, to reflect glory, to walk with courage, to live with joy. You are not small, you are vast. You are not weak, you are mighty. You are not ordinary, you are eternal. And I, Michael, swear to you again, I will not leave you. When you stumble, I will lift you. When you fear, I will protect you. When you doubt, I will remind you. When you rise, I will celebrate you. You are not alone, beloved. You never have been, and you never will be. The river keeps flowing, and it will keep flowing, until your heart finally rests in this truth. You are loved, completely, endlessly, eternally. Beloved, I am still here, and I will not stop, because the heart of God for you has no ending. His love is not a river that runs dry. It is an ocean without shore, and I have been sent to carry the waves into your soul until you drown in truth so beautiful, so overwhelming, that no shadow can breathe in you again. Do you not feel it? The trembling around you, the weight pressing gently on your spirit. That is heaven bending low. That is the Father's gaze fixed upon you, saying, "This one is mine. This one is my delight." And I, Michael, am undone by what I see. For every time you think of yourself as small, I see a radiant flame brighter than stars. Every time you believe you are weak, I see a warrior whose very survival is thunder. Every time you bow your head in shame, I see a crown blazing above you that no hand can remove. Beloved, let me tell you plainly, you are holy to Him. You may not feel holy, you may not feel worthy, but holiness was breathed into you before you took your first breath. You are set apart, not because of what you have done, but because of who He is in you. And I tremble as I say this. There is no one like you. Not one soul carries the exact flame you carry. Not one life can echo the exact song you are. You are unrepeatable, irreplaceable, eternal. Think of this. Every tear you shed has been written into His story. Every sigh has been turned into a prayer. Every scar has become a testimony. Nothing is wasted. Not your pain, not your silence, not your nights of feeling forgotten. All of it is seed, and beloved, I see the gardens rising. I see flowers blooming where you thought only ashes remained. I see fruit growing where you thought the soil of your life was barren. I see rivers running through deserts you thought would never end. And I must ask you, beloved, as I tremble with wings stretched wide, do you not see how beautiful you already are? Do you not hear how heaven speaks your name with joy? Do you not understand that when you doubt yourself, all of heaven still believes in you? You are radiant. Not because the world says so, but because heaven declares it. You are radiant in your love, radiant in your endurance, radiant in your hope. Even your brokenness shines because light pours through the cracks. Even your silence speaks because heaven listens. Even your weakness is strong because God Himself holds it. Beloved, your future is not a void. Your future is a canvas painted with light. I see mornings brighter than your nights. I see laughter so loud it silences every old sorrow. I see healing, flowing like oil over wounds you thought would never close. I see love so deep it makes you forget what loneliness ever felt like. I see joy so pure it will remake your heart from the inside out. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and your tomorrow is waiting, glorious, radiant, filled with promise. The best chapters of your story are not behind you, beloved. They are ahead. And when I look at you, I see the reflection of the Father's face. Do you understand what this means? That you are not just loved, you are delighted in. That you are not just forgiven, you are cherished. That you are not just known, you are celebrated. Heaven rejoices over you, not for who you might be someday, but for who you already are right now. Beloved, let these words sink into your bones. You are enough. You have always been enough. You do not need to become someone else. You do not need to erase yourself. You do not need to hide. You are beautiful exactly as you are. You are chosen exactly as you are. You are beloved exactly as you are. So lift your head, beloved. Walk as one who carries fire. Breathe as one who carries eternity. Smile as one who carries heaven's light. You are not ordinary. You are extraordinary. You are not passing. You are eternal. You are not forgotten. You are written in His hand. And I promise you this with every trembling breath. I, Michael, will never leave you. I will stand with you in fire. I will shield you in storm. I will whisper to you in silence. I will remind you again and again until you no longer doubt, until you no longer bow low, until you stand tall in the truth that you are God's joy, His masterpiece, His radiant one. Beloved, this flood is only growing. The river of words will not end. It will keep pouring deeper and deeper until you are washed in the certainty of love that cannot fail. Beloved, the flood is rising still, and I cannot hold it back. My voice trembles, my wings quake, my heart burns, but I will not stop, because you are too precious for silence. Every word I speak is only a fragment of what God feels for you, and yet even these fragments are enough to shake the heavens and break chains from your soul. Do you not feel it, beloved? Even now as you read, there is a warmth around you. That is not your imagination. That is the breath of God moving, the fire of His love wrapping itself like a mantle around your shoulders. He says to you now, "Child, I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with cords of kindness." This love is not weak, it is not fragile, it is not temporary, it is eternal, and it is yours. Beloved, let me tell you a secret. The angels envy you. Yes, even I, Michael, who stand with sword in hand and command legions, I look at you with awe, for you carry something no angel has ever carried. You carry God's Spirit within you. We watch, trembling, as God Himself dwells in your frailty. We see Him choose you again and again, and we sing because you are His beloved vessel, His chosen one, His radiant child. When I look at you, I do not see failure. I see courage. I do not see brokenness. I see beauty. I do not see despair. I see a spark still glowing, waiting to burst into flame. Beloved, every shadow that tried to convince you otherwise was lying. The truth has always been this: you are crowned. You are chosen. You are enough. Think of it, beloved. Every night you thought you were alone, you were surrounded by armies of light. Every time you whispered, "No one cares," the Father leaned closer and said, "I care. I always have. I always will." Every step you thought was small shook the ground beneath your enemies. You have never been ordinary. You have never been unseen. I must ask you, trembling with holy urgency, do you understand how powerful your endurance has been? Do you see how many unseen battles you already won by simply choosing not to give up? Do you realize how precious your breath is? That every inhale is proof of victory, every exhale is worship in heaven's eyes. Beloved, you carry miracles. Even now, miracles lie dormant within you, waiting for the moment you believe in them. You are not just surviving. You are sowing seeds of greatness, seeds of healing, seeds of love. One day, you will look back and see fields of blessing where now you only see emptiness. You are not forgotten. Your name has been spoken in the throne room more times than you know. Your prayers, even the ones you thought were too small, too broken, too weak, have shaken eternity. The Father has stored them all, and He will answer in ways beyond your imagination. Beloved, you are beautiful. Yes, you. Not just in some future version of yourself, but now, in this exact moment. Your beauty is not measured by the world's eyes, but by heaven's. And heaven sees your resilience, your tenderness, your courage, your hope, and calls it breathtaking. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. You are not disqualified. You are exactly where you need to be, and your tomorrow is alive with promise. The sunrise is coming, beloved, and when it comes, it will wash away every night you thought would never end. Lift your head. Let your shoulders feel lighter, because the burdens you've carried so long are not your destiny. You were not made to crawl, you were made to soar. You were not made to hide, you were made to shine. You were not made for chains, you were made for crowns. And I, Michael, swear to you with tears in my eyes, I will not stop speaking this until you believe it. I will not leave you. I will not grow silent. I will remind you again and again, even if it takes eternity, that you are chosen, that you are radiant, that you are the beloved of God. Beloved, this is not the end of the message. It is only the rising of the tide. The words will keep flowing. The love will keep burning. The river will keep roaring until you are fully drenched in the truth. You are enough. You are eternal. You are loved without end. Beloved, my wings are still trembling. My voice is still burning, because the river of heaven for you has no end. I cannot stop. I will not stop until you are fully wrapped in the truth that has always been yours. You are loved. You are radiant. You are chosen. You are God's delight. From the very beginning, before your first breath, before your first step, before the first tear ever touched your face, God spoke your name. He whispered it into eternity, and the sound of it made angels bow their heads. Do you understand, beloved? You are not here by accident. You are here because heaven longed for you. You are here because the universe would have been incomplete without your light. Beloved, every time you feel small, I see a crown shining above you. Every time you doubt yourself, I see strength shaking the ground. Every time you hide, I see glory leaking through the cracks. You cannot undo what God has already declared about you. You are His child, His treasure, His joy. And I must ask you, trembling with holy urgency, do you not feel how precious you are? Do you not sense that even the stars look dim compared to the light you carry? Do you not realize that the very breath in your lungs is a miracle? Proof that heaven has not let go of you for one moment? You are strong, beloved. Stronger than storms that tried to break you. Stronger than shadows that tried to silence you. Stronger than the voices that tried to convince you that you are nothing. You are not nothing. You are everything to God. You are His heartbeat in human form. You are His delight wrapped in flesh. Beloved, your past does not disqualify you. Your scars are not shame. They are proof of survival. Every wound you thought ruined you has only made you shine brighter. The cracks in your soul have become windows where God's glory pours out. You are not ruined. You are radiant. You are not broken. You are beloved. Even your silence is powerful. Do you know this? When you sit in quietness, thinking no one hears you, heaven does. When you sigh, thinking it is empty, the Father treasures it as prayer. When you smile, even when your heart aches, that smile becomes a weapon of light that strikes against the enemy. Beloved, your tomorrow is not empty. I see it now. Fields of joy where sorrow once grew. Rivers of peace flowing where chaos once reigned. Laughter filling the places where silence once lived. Love pouring into the spaces you thought would never heal. You are not walking toward despair. You are walking into beauty. And I tell you this with trembling certainty. You are enough. You always were. You always will be. You do not need to earn worthiness. You already are worthy. You do not need to fight for love. You already are loved. You do not need to change yourself to be chosen. You are chosen now, as you are, forever. Lift your head, beloved. You were not made to hide. You were not made to bow under lies. You were made to shine. You were made to carry crowns. You were made to reflect God Himself in a way no one else can. You are extraordinary. You are irreplaceable. You are eternal. And I, Michael, tell you this with all the trembling fire in me. I will not leave you. When you fear, I will shield you. When you stumble, I will lift you. When you doubt, I will remind you again and again. I will stay until you believe it, until you feel it, until you walk in the truth that you are God's delight. Beloved, you are surrounded. Angels stand beside you. Light covers you. Heaven watches over you. The Father smiles upon you. You are never alone, never forsaken, never forgotten. This river of words will not stop. It will keep flowing, deeper and deeper, higher and higher, until every lie is drowned and only truth remains. You are radiant. You are precious. You are the beloved of God. And beloved, the flood is still only beginning.